Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about why Croydon Redefined doesn't feel realistic. At least not yet. Don't get me wrong, the game is still one of the most detailed and polished bus sims on Roblox, but there are a few things that really hold it back from feeling like real-life London. Let's get into it. First up, the Enviro400EV and Enviro200EV. These buses are way too slow right now. In real life, they've got decent acceleration, but in Croydon they feel like the slowest vehicles ever. Driving them just doesn't feel balanced, and it takes away from the realism. Then we've got the passenger system. At the moment, when you finish a route, passengers don't actually get off your bus. Sometimes the wheelchair user doesn't leave at all, even at the very last stop. That completely breaks the immersion because, obviously, in real life, no one just camps on a bus forever. Next is the sounds. The Enviro400 Facelift, for example, has completely wrong door sounds. It literally sounds like an electric bus, when it's not. On top of that, the older diesel buses are far too quiet. In real life, the engines are loud, they roar, and you can hear them echo down the street. In-game? You can barely notice them, which feels really unrealistic. Now, one big thing that could push Croydon closer to realism is the bus selection. We know the devs have Gemini ones in the works, and these would be huge for the game because they were so common in Croydon back in the day. Seeing them recreated in detail would be amazing. On top of that, we're expecting more electric buses to be released to the public soon, things like the Electroliners and even more modern EVs. If Croydon can mix the nostalgia of Gemini ones with the new wave of electrics, it's going to feel so much more like real-life London. And finally, the bus handling. The way the new Citaro C2 drives feels spot-on, smooth, weighty, and realistic. But compare that to the massive Enviro200EV, and it just doesn't feel right. Since that bus replaced Citaros in real life on routes like the 108, it would make sense if it handled in a similar way. So yeah, that's why Croydon Redefined doesn't quite feel realistic yet. But here's the good news, these are all things the devs can fix. If they tweak the bus speeds, polish the passenger system, update the sounds, and bring in new releases like the Gemini ones and more electric buses, Croydon could easily become the most realistic bus simulator Roblox has ever seen. What do you think? Do you agree with me, or do you think something else needs fixing first? Let me know down in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and if you watched this far, make sure you click this video on screen. Maybe stage 2 is delayed? But anyways, peace.